Hey guys, it's Jibobby, and today I'm going to teach you how to draw buildings, more specifically buildings in comic style. So it's actually really simple. It shouldn't take you too long. It shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So what I'm going to need is my Staedtler 2mm as usual with the grip that I made. And then I'm also going to need a normal eraser, Faber-Castell eraser, or whichever eraser you want. Any eraser could work. Just leave that there. And then an electrical eraser as well. This is used to erase very little details, but it also works. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm going to teach it to you step by step, and I hope that you actually learn. This is actually told by Captain Viggs. Follow him on Instagram. He told me to teach this to him, so this is dedicated to you. That's all I gotta say. So let's get right into it. So we are going to start with a cube, kind of a rectangular cube. Sorry if you can't see it that well, but I'm gonna try to make it seem as clear as possible, hopefully. But yeah, for now it's just a simple cube. It's not very difficult. It should be pretty self-explanatory and pretty easy. So I'm gonna do that right now, like that. And then we're gonna draw that to make the 3D effect like this. So not a very big one. This is kind of teach you a small, but if you want bigger, actually I'll make it a little bigger, just for the sake of this tutorial. I'm gonna make it a little bit big. Let's make it that big. Yeah, that's good. We're gonna take this part out, like that. We're going to take this like this. There you go. That is the basic structure for it. Not really the basic structure, but it's pretty basic. Oh, there it is. I was looking for my ruler for a long time. That was perfect timing. But now we are going to get to drawing probably the simplest part, the windows. So the windows are basically squares. We are going to start with the first windows. So we're gonna go like that. So basically, I'm not even trying to make it like very even or anything. I'm basically just putting the windows in. That's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Once you've done that, you are going to get your ruler. It could be any ruler, any size. And I'm basically going to try to make it easy to get the kind of proportions and stuff like that. Like that. And you're going to do it for basically in between every single window. I'll show you more clearly once I'm done. But like that. Basically like that. And then I'm going to do the same like this. Like that. And basically just get the structure so we kind of know where the buildings are supposed to be. Not an exact estimation, but just kind of how it should really be like. We don't want to go all the way down because right here there is going to be a kind of door right here, kind of. Not very, it doesn't have to be very proportionate right now, but it's just to show where the door actually is going to be. It's going to be about here, right there. I'm gonna erase this part like that. And then I'm just gonna bring this down. By the way, I'm not using any reference. That's how easy it is to draw buildings. You don't need any reference at all, just your imagination. And if you get used to it, it's actually really easy to draw. But yeah, right now we are going to get to drawing the rest of the windows. Right now I'm not adding too much detail yet. At this point, I am just putting them in basically to kind of have an idea of where the windows are going to be. It's not really that hard. It's basically just a square. Yeah, that's literally it. It's just squares over and over again. Many people hate buildings, but I don't see why, to be completely honest with you guys. I don't really see why people hate buildings that much because it's actually pretty fun to draw them. Like, I don't want to sound like dumb or weird or anything, but they're actually really fun to draw. But once we have that, we are going to get to kind of making it detailed. We're not really trying to make it detailed yet, but we are kind of making a basic idea of how it should be. So we're going to do that right now. Basically, to draw, to shade these buildings. So the light is going to come from the top left corner of the page. And basically to draw buildings, let's just say we have right here, we got a square. Basically, you're going to shade this part right here, like that. And you're going to shade this part as well. And you're going to draw this thing. I don't even know what it's called, like that. And then you're just going to basically double the lines. It's not very hard. Just double the lines and it should come to place pretty simply. So that's basically what we are going to do with this right now. You're going to go like that. And we're basically doing that for everything, pretty much. It's not too difficult. It's one of the simplest things that you can do in this drawing. Obviously, the simplest thing is just drawing the windows itself, but whoops, I actually forgot to double the lines. There you go. Can't forget to double the lines. It's one of the most important parts of this because it actually kind of makes the windows look three-dimensional. But yeah, pretty much for drawing buildings itself, you can draw any kind of building and not even need reference. Basically for me, I kind of don't even have to think that much. It's more like muscle memory that I have that kind of makes me remember how to make buildings, basically. I kind of know because I follow this tutorial on CHC's channel. I don't know if you know it. You probably do. I learned from him how to draw buildings, and it was actually pretty simple and really helpful. I didn't even have to look at the whole video, and I literally just learned. So you can check out his channel later if you want. He doesn't make tutorials anymore, unfortunately, but he makes some really nice videos. So if you want to check him out, you can. That's how I got my inspiration for this pencil right here. I'm gonna go like that. This kind of takes a while because it gets kind of boring, and I forgot to add one thing to each, but I'll do that later. It takes about 2 seconds to do. It's gonna take a while. My hand is actually starting to hurt a bit. Ouch. Okay, this is not good. But hey, it just happens. Carpal tunnel, which I think I actually do have because my hand has been hurting lately, especially when I write at school. So yeah, but I'm kind of getting used to it, which is fine. So I should be good. Yeah. Ow. Okay, this is starting to hurt. Jeez. There you go. I kind of haven't even found my own grip yet to drawing like that. I literally never found my grip. All I know is that having this part of the finger kind of touching here, not too much, but kind of touching, and it stops hurting. Like, it literally hurts less by doing it. And still we haven't added that much detail into this. For now, I'm basically just kind of shading it. It adds some detail, but it doesn't add all of the details. Of course, when you saw on my Instagram, the first building drawing that I put on my Instagram, that I followed a ZHC tutorial. That was basically me following a ZHC tutorial. And I think I put it. I hope I put it. I don't know. But if I didn't, I'll just put it once I'm done with this video. But yeah, there you go. Here we have the buildings kind of made. I'm just going to add these lines really quickly. This is taking a while. By the way, I hope my breathing isn't too hard, because I don't know, I sometimes check my footage and then the breathing for some reason is so loud that it just annoys me. So hopefully it's not happening right now. Hopefully I can't really control it too much, but yeah, I'm just checking sometimes to see if I'm actually recording or not. But yeah, here we have the windows made. I'm actually gonna take this part out because I don't really need this. Of course, it's gonna be seen, but it's gonna be seen less. But anyway, now we're not done with putting all of them. As you can see right here, there is right here, you see something, don't you? Yes, you do, because we need to add buildings over there as well. Well, not build, what am I can't talk today, jeez. You gotta add windows again. Yeah, windows aren't very fun. You just need a lot of patience because it's kind of frustrating when you need to make too many. Which is why, yeah, I don't know why I even like drawing buildings. I think it's just me being crazy or something. I don't even know. Whoops, I gotta take these two out. That was not supposed to be there. But anyway, we're kind of gonna cover those anyway. Because now we're gonna have to shade it all the way up there. So let's get to shading. Hopefully this is not annoying for you guys because I am talking pretty sarcastic. Okay, I'll stop talking too sarcastically. It's kind of getting annoying for myself too. Anyway, let's go up. For me to, yeah, let's just change the subject. But for me to kind of draw buildings takes me in my own pace, drawing it myself without like teaching anyone. I taught some people in the past how to draw them, but not really in the video. And basically it doesn't take me that long. It takes me about half an hour when I'm making the video. Like, I don't know if you get the idea, but when I'm not teaching anyone, you know. But don't worry, you're not actually slowing me down because my hand is starting to hurt, and that's kind of slowing me down more than when I'm making a tutorial. But yeah, carpal tunnel, it's not very fun. But yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about than just continuing with the tutorial, which I'm sure that's what you guys are here for, hopefully, and not just to. I forgot what I was even gonna say. I don't even know. I forgot. I don't know how I forget mid-sentence. Am I Dory? Maybe I am. I don't know. Okay, I'm just making weird references right now. Oh, my hand. This happens a lot. My hand just hurts from moving my wrists up and down. Probably gonna need to put something on to stop the pain. But yeah, this is basically what I'm drawing right now. It's comic style. Comic style, basically, when you're drawing in comic style, usually there's only one shade. Like, literally, there's only one shade, usually. I don't know how it is now, but before, it was literally just one shade, and that's pretty much it. Alright, there you go. We managed to shade that. Good job. But we're not done yet, because there's still a lot of stuff to get through. First thing, we are going to add the detail up here. So, hopefully you can see that. I'm checking the camera simultaneously to see if I'm still recording, and I'm still recording, and we are about 14 minutes in. Yep, there you go. Yeah, not very straight, but I'll change the detail after. And we are gonna make another one on top. Not too thick, just a little less. There we go, like that. And now we are going to do this part by adding 2 more lines like that. So as I told you before, light is coming from here. There, right here, it's coming through here. So what I'm gonna do to tell me where light is coming from, very extremely lightly, but extremely lightly, I'm gonna do this. And you probably don't see it on camera, and if you do, you see it a little bit, not too much, but that kind of tells me where the light is coming from, which is why here it's facing away from the light in 3D terms, of course, which is why I'm keeping it that way. I was sorry if there's a lot of noise outside, but that's what happens when you live in a busy city. There's noise everywhere all the time, even at night when I'm trying to sleep, which is not very comfortable. But let's get back to the tutorial. So we're gonna add more detail to this. Of course, it actually looks better on camera than it does off camera, but right now we are going to add here, it's kind of like cross-hatching lines. We're gonna add it here, and then once you are done, you're going to do it with the other side as well. This kind of adds more detail to the drawing. Also, one tip that I want to give you when you're drawing buildings is doubling the lines. When you double the lines, even if I'm not even doing much with the drawing, just doubling the lines makes it look way better than I actually think it does. I don't even know why. It happens. Oh wait, I need a paper. There we go. Like that. This kind of here kind of gives it a transition from dark to light, and at the same time it gives it more detail. Even though it doesn't look that much, it actually does a lot more than you think. And you'll be able to see the results at the end if you're following this tutorial, of course. You probably just liked the video and left, but yeah, there you go. Alright, so there you go. Wow, there's only 17 minutes and 18 actually minutes in, but that's surprising. But now we are going to add, I said this multiple times, but more detail. Okay, so here I am just going to shade this whole thing in. One, I'm lazy to add some detail in it, and two, it just makes more sense. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it makes a lot more sense than just putting stuff like random couches or anything inside. And it's also a lot easier, so it's a win-win for everyone, pretty much. It's easier for you because you just drew millions of buildings and you can finally just shade for a while. And two, it's easier for me because I don't have to add much detail. And my hand's starting to feel a little numb because of carpal tunnel. But yeah, let's just keep going. So, ignore that, but now let's see. Shading here. So, light is coming from this way down here. So, kind of when light comes, obviously it's not just gonna be dark over here. That wouldn't make sense. It's kind of like saying, let's just say light is coming from here, and let's just say that's you. If light is coming from here, then basically if it passes through here, this is not going to be completely shaded in. You know what I mean? That's not completely going to be shaded in. What will actually happen though is that this is going to be a little more shaded. So basically we are going to shade it kinda, and then we're going to add some cross hatching lines like that. That is pretty much what we are going to add and onto this. Hopefully I can erase this. If I don't, then I don't really care because I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this drawing after I'm done. It's just to show you guys how to actually do it. Oh, it actually worked. Okay. But anyway, let's keep going. So kind of like I did here. Light is coming from here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shade the middle part like this. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add some cross-hatching lines. Cross-hatching is very easy. If you guys want to make a tutorial on how to cross-hatch, then right now comment down below pickle. I don't know why, just comment down pickle, and enough people do it, and then I will make a tutorial on how to cross-hatch. But if no one does it, then I won't. It's that simple. Please watch to the end. But yeah, now we are going to, whoops, there you go. We're gonna double the lines, kinda. Want this to look as good as possible. Whoops, there you go. I did a mistake there. Yes, I did actually do a mistake. By the way, I just want to tell you, if the lines aren't 100% straight, then that's also good, because it'll make it seem like it's more natural, and it's like it'll make it more realistic, because no one can really do perfectly straight lines ever. Like, even if you try to make perfectly straight lines, even with this ruler, it'll never be perfectly straight. That's the thing. It'll never be perfectly straight. So there we go. And since it's harder to use a ruler for me, I am gonna do it with electric eraser, and I'm just going to slowly bring this up, pretty much. Just go up like that. There we go. And now we're gonna go here and do the same thing. And now we're gonna go here. And as you can see already, just by doubling the lines, even if I didn't do much, it's already looking better. So I'm gonna add a line like this down, so it looks like it's it's very hard to explain, but you can kind of get it once you're looking at it. Like that. And this as well. So I did most of it is already done. It actually looks way better on camera. Now that I'm looking at the camera, it looks way better on camera. It actually doesn't look incredible in real. It actually looks, it's kind of weird how it looks differently on camera than it does in real life, but yeah. Now I am going to shade it down here, not the whole thing, because there's light over there, until here. We are gonna shade all the way until here. And now we're gonna add cross hatching as usual. There you go. So, okay. So basically, we are almost done. You can keep the guidelines of the grid if you want to. Sometimes I like to keep it on. I don't know why though. I just like keeping it on, but I'm gonna take it out for the purpose of this tutorial. But usually I don't. That's the thing. I'm planning to do more tutorials on my channel. So if you want me to do that, then I'll do more. Basically, I'll simply do more. And if you have any more tutorial ideas that you want, shout out to Captain Biggs for this idea. But if you want me to do more, then I will do more. It's that simple. Get it like that. There you go. trying to get this up. Yo, that was close. There you go. I'm not gonna take all of it because otherwise this tutorial is gonna get too long. There you go. I'm just gonna try to make it less visible here, yep, like that. And is there anything else I have to add? I am thinking if there is anything else. Since I don't have anything to look at, it's coming from my imagination. It's kind of difficult. This is light is coming here. Yes, I see. Okay. This needs to be shaded more up. Just go a little more up. Like that. We're gonna add the final cross-hatching lines. Like that. And that is actually pretty much it. All I need to do now is add the signature. So about down here. Jibobby 2019. So there you go. That is all you gotta do. That's pretty much how you make a pretty simple. It's actually pretty simple to just make a building. You don't even need any reference. If you follow these steps and you use the tricks that I used, you can basically make any building you want. Literally any building you want. It's actually really simple to make. You can basically just get a picture of a building and draw it with this kind of techniques and it'll look perfect. But that, not really perfect, but it'll kind of look like that. It's basically comic style. I can't really talk right now, but that is pretty much it. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you guys want me to make any more of these kinds of tutorials, I will make them. Yeah, that is pretty much all I gotta say, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.